It's time to head back into Freeside, the terrible crap hole, which is the area immediately around the New Vegas Strip. Fun stuff. Alright then, I still need to get this sex bot thing sorted out, so hopefully Ralph has that holotape. Alright. Hey, Ralph.
Man, Jacob's absinthe is phenomenal stuff. I don't think I've slept this well in ages. If you haven't tried it yet, he's been supplying the Wrangler with the stuff. So, what can I get you?
Well, I'm just here to find out if that holotape is ready yet.
Yep, here you go. You'll need to use a terminal to upload the data to the robot.
Well, thanks, Ralph. It's been a pleasure. I'll be certain to come back sometime.
Thanks for stopping in.
Well, that was simple enough. No strings. Of course, then again, if there were strings...
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work, and said to give you this.
Oh. Okay, 13 bottle caps. Well, what on earth was I saying? Ah, jeez.
Come on!
Just... Veronica. She just really took care of him. I was trying not to get involved, if you couldn't tell. King's members can, handle themselves quite clearly. So anyways, got the, holotape a lot easier than I expected. Of course, then again, if there were strings attached, I would be pretty angry.
To sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
I would, keep talking, but trying to talk over those criers on the, corners thing. Ugh. Anyways, if there were strings attached to that holotape, I would be pretty angry, because I did pay in advance. You know, barter skill and everything considered. Now, I'm headed out to a location called Ceruan Robotics, which is really, really easily missed. And for that matter, you know, I might as well address this. One of the things that, you know, kind of, disappoints me about Freeside is that they've got, like, look at this. This is quite clearly an old train station. And, oh man, I don't think I can go around this way. I shouldn't have come around the side of the building. Anyways, point is, this is an old train station right here. And I look at it and I say, you know, this would have been a perfect area to put in, you know, like, maybe a mini dungeon or an abandoned building that would be fun to explore. And yet, it's just one big boarded up building. I mean, it is what it is. But, I feel that it's like a missed opportunity. Makes me sad. Makes me cry. But then again, you know, New Vegas, it's not about the dungeons in this game. It's about, quests. Anyways, we can come around back here. Yep, I am now on the ass end of Freeside. Because this is I mean, this is actually a fairly large area. I'm surprised more people aren't just kind of squatting around in this place. But it is totally empty. And what on earth? I can't remember this building. Oh. No wonder it looks so out of place. Those certainly don't look like normal textures to me. Another wonderful addition by the Electro City mod. A mod which... It's only here to revamp the lighting, and for some reason, they went and they added people in. Still don't understand why that was the case. Anyways, alright, so this is it. Ceruan Robotics right here. Just go ahead and pop in. And, there's gonna be some stuff in here for me to kill. Not a whole lot. Nothing particularly dangerous. Some cigarettes. What do we have in here? 9mm rounds. So, I'm certain that there's plenty of stuff. Actually, now that I think about it, if I had come to Ceruan Robotics first, I probably would have spent less time running in circles, searching for... Good on you, V. Wow, jeez. Give a static blast to each rat. Actually, that sounds like a wasteland delicacy. A static blasted rat. Inaccessible. Nothing. If I had come here first. I probably could have found everything that I needed to complete the... Ooh, wait, this is a star cap. I could have found everything that I needed to do the...
Ooh, got something good for me?
Trade.
Is it a dress?
I'm gonna take this power fist. Alright, here we go. No need to waste ammo on these things. Let's see anything. Yeah, but as you can see, all of the sensor modules, the scrap metal, steam gauge assemblies. I mean, everything that I everything that I needed for that quest to fix the food processor, save for, I mean, even the pilot lights are here. Save for the, it's escaping me right now. Save for the fire hose. Yeah, save for the fire hose nozzles. Die. Everything except the fire hose nozzles can be found in here, I believe. Maybe not the conductors. I haven't seen any yet. I'm certain that there are a couple, you know, just over on the other side of the room. But, you know, being a thorough looter means that you can't sweep everything all at once. It's a linear process. Being a being who lives in a linear existence, time is not happening all at once. For us. I don't know. Anyways. Been watching sci-fi with time play in it lately, so you know, get on that kick and you start talking about it yourself and this whole concept. Anyways, hello, rat. Trouble, V. That's not what I call trouble. That's what we call a nuisance. Okay. Let's just check the last of the another steam gauge assembly. I guess there aren't any conductors here, much to my surprise. Let's just check the last of the containers here. Make certain that I'm not missing anything. Oh, well, there's one conductor. And that's locked. I can't get into it, which really, really sucks. But is what it is. Okay. It's looking like I got everything. Nope, nope. Alright. Let's get this robot working. Let's crack open the terminal. Let's run the diagnostic routine first. All systems nominal. Okay, good. Upload programming routine. Upload Ralph's sexbot routine. Routine accepted. Now it should activate. And let's sort this bucket of bolts out, eh?
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty.
That's a mouthful. How about we just shorten your name to Fisto?
Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position.
I suppose I should test you out before I hand you over to the Garretts.
Servos active.
Veronica, don't watch!
Operation complete. Thank you for your business.
Ah! I can't feel my legs!
Numbness will subside in several minutes. Awaiting further orders.
Report to the Atomic Wrangler. James Garrett is your new owner.
Yes, sir.
What have I just done? I'm not gonna be clean for a long time. Oh boy. Do they have showers in the wasteland? I think I'll go take a swim in Lake Mead. Alright. Let's go collect our fee from our fee from what's his name? James Garrett. Okay. I should be able to make it back to the Atomic Wrangler quicker by using one of the quicker routes back here. I think it's just on the other side of this rubble pile. You know, they say, sometimes you make choices in life that you regret. That would be one of those choices. It's one of those weird situations right now. I know my legs are there, but I can't feel them. And yet they're still working, because I'm standing on them. It's a horrifying sensation. Oh. Okay, Atomic Wrangler.
Hey.
I'd better get paid well for what I just experienced. James.
Hey, chum. Welcome back.
Yeah. Listen, I found that sex bot that you were looking for.
You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years. For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit.
Yeah, whatever. Listen. Fisto is a heavy-duty piece of equipment. Really built to last.
You're right. Something like this. It's worth a little extra because it's gonna keep on satisfying you. Those disgusting fetishists, I mean. Something wrong with someone if they got a fucking machine.
Yeah. No lie. No lie. And, Fisto is already programmed to respond to your, commands.
It is? It will? My god, imagine the possibilities. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be on my way now. I'll be back later. Hello?
Hey, buddy, spare a cap? I can make it worth your while.
Listen, pal, I'm not really interested in being solicited right now.
Ha ha ha! Oh, that's rich. You're not exactly my type. No offense. No, I meant I could give you a tip. Earn my money, so to speak.
What kind of tip?
You look like you're new around here, so I'm sure I know all sorts of things you'd find useful. If not, well, it's only a cap. So what do you say?
Well, sure.
The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
No, it wasn't actually that good. I think I've had enough.
I understand. Well, have a good day.
I don't handle buying and selling for the gunrunners. Talk to the robot in the kiosk near our factory.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not here for small-time business. Contreras sent me. McCarran needs a lot more guns and ammo.
Shit, is he serious? The 25% increase in weapons is doable, but a 50% increase in ammunition is nuts. Just don't have the supplies on hand to meet that kind of demand for new weapons.
That's no problem. Just think outside the box a little. Arrange for a temporary supply deal with other merchants. It'll still lead to profit for you.
I guess we'll have to. If Caesar's Legion drives the NCR from the area, there goes 90% of our business. I don't like the idea of buying supplies from our competition, but it's only temporary. We'll call in extra supplies from our distributors. Let Contreras know we'll have the extra guns and ammo ready for the next shipment.
Alright then, I'll let him know. I'm a little bit curious though. Do you work for the Gunrunners? I wasn't actually told to find an employee, just you specifically.
For around 5 years now, I handle the supply end of things, raw materials and stuff.
Is that so? This is a pretty big operation. Who's in charge here?
Out here, we don't have bosses. Me, the gunsmiths, and the guards all know what we're supposed to be doing. Working for the Gunrunners is a sweet job. None of us would dare screw it up.
So, is there any chance that I could get a tour of the facility?
None whatsoever. Everything inside the fence is off limits, and the guards have strict orders to shoot to kill. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from pre-war military schematics. If our competition got a hold of them, it'd be bad for business.
Is that so? Is there anything else you can tell me about the Gunrunners? I don't know an inherently large amount.
Makers of the finest high-grade weapons and ammunition in the wasteland. You ever get your hands on a piece of sweet, deadly hardware? There's a good chance that it came from one of our factories.
Well, didn't know that the Gunrunners made that much product. But I have other things to do. I'll talk to you later, Isaac.
Later.
Alright. Finally, I'm gonna come full circle on this quest that I've had for ages.
Hello.
Parker.
Have you found out what happened to those missing refugees?
Yeah, I did find out. St. James and Dermot were behind it. And incidentally, they're also dead now.
How do you know? Did you find proof?
Yeah, I found this ledger. I didn't even bother asking questions. I just went and sorted them out after reading it.
Oh, sick bastards. Can't say I'll shed any tears for them. Here, you've earned this.
There's another quest done. Jeez, I am really just knocking them off the list today. This is the Grub and Gulp. Need a meat supply.
Welcome to the Grub and Gulp.
Hey, you've never met me before, but I've heard tell that you can supply meat. McCarran's looking for regular deliveries of the stuff from local merchants.
Really? Well, I obviously couldn't supply enough to feed the entire camp, but I'm game. What kind of caps are we talking here?
They have tons of vegetables and water. How about expanding your business?
Expanding isn't a bad idea. Maybe I could open up a small cafe restaurant with the more diverse inventory. If I get a big delivery brought in, I'll be sure to send a good chunk of it off to McCarran right away. Tell Farber I'll try and have the first shipment sorted in a week or two.
Well, alright then. I'll let him know. But before I go, I'm a little bit curious. What is this place? I came through once before, but I was in too much of a hurry to stop.
Just a little rest stop that me and my good friend Lupe set up. Last stop on your way into New Vegas, first stop on your way out. That's what I say.
That's certainly a positive outlook. So how's business?
I do decent enough. The NCR patrols usually stop by for a quick bite, and travelers like yourself pass by a couple times a week.
Well, sounds like you're doing well for yourself. But my business is done. I'll be on my way.
See you later.
Die, you son of a bitch. Eat 3 grenades. God. Alright, so there's another one down. I think that's all of them, unless I'm missing... Oh, where's that coming from? Up on the roof? Well, okay. Veronica saw whoever it was. I certainly didn't. Alright, now I can't remember the name of the soldier who's over here, but it's the dead husband of that one soldier. Veronica, you need to stay here. So, actually, first, I'm gonna save. Alright, so now that that's done, Veronica, you can wait.
Should have brought something to read.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I won't be long. I saved specifically because I'm quite literally walking into a small minefield. I can't let that body over there be dismembered. Otherwise, I won't succeed in this little quest. Ah! Ooh. Huh. High explosive skill is really useful for this because... Okay. Let's disarm this. But as I was saying, high explosive skill is really, really useful for... well, when you run into mines and explosives, they take longer to trigger with a higher explosive skill. Or at least I'm pretty sure that's how the skill was coded into the game by Bethesda for Fallout 3, okay? And given that this game, you know, basically runs off of all of the exact same mechanics as far as a lot of the skills go, I'm pretty sure that that carries over here, and... You know, it's a real nominal increase in time. Like, I think, you know, maybe at most you get an entire extra second to disarm the explosives before they go off. But super useful, especially if you get caught off guard and you hear them before you see them, as was the case earlier. Oh my god, it actually gave me a note to use Z, or Z, to pick the body up. Alright, so... this is a bit of a tedious thing. I've got to actually... I mean, I'm carrying the body, and now I actually have to walk down the road. Just a little bit further. Come on. Come on.
Oh my god, are you okay? You've got to get to a medic. Doc Kemp can patch you up back at base. How could you sacrifice your body like that? You never even met him. If the NCR doesn't have a medal for this, they should make one up.
Well, first of all, I made a promise. But more importantly, I just made it very clear to both the Fiends and the NCR that I'm not a man to be fucked with.
Yeah, well, it looks like it might be too late for the Fiends, but we got the message, loud and clear. We'll make sure Ranger Morales' body gets sent back home. You don't have to, pick him up on your shoulder and haul him to California. Even though I believe you would if you had to. You should go tell Private Morales the news. I know she'll be relieved.
Right, so I'll just drop that now, and I'm going to take these. They're mine. I'll leave the patrol armor because I don't like wearing faction armor. Don't want to be mistaken for an NCR member whenever I'm not. Alright, so I'm going to keep going west now because there's another important quest for me to come full circle on.